So I'm with Aid and we're off to go and pick up the next project, and typically it's pouring with rain. So when we get there, I was planning on doing a bit of a video walk around of it before we loaded it up and got it on, but I don't think that'll be happening. Perhaps we'll get it back to the dry of the unit first and then we'll check it out. But we'll be with it soon, so we'll get recording for you. So here we have it, guys. A very dirty and a little bit crusty Citroen Arcadia van. Is it Arcadia? Acadia? Acadiane, sorry. So yes, another crusty old Citroen. Oh, I better go and help Adrian a second. So, got it all lined up, ready to tow her onto the trailer because the tyres are flat. I didn't bring anything to them up, stupidly enough. So overall, yeah, there's quite a bit of little bits of surface rust and stuff like that. And it's going to be a case of getting it back and yeah, and seeing how we're going to obviously jet wash it and get rid of all the spiders and stuff like that first. It isn't currently running. I've been told it has been running by putting fuel directly into the carb because the fuel pump's dead. So, but that's easy enough to get hold of. But first, yeah, we'll go back to the unit and give it a proper good clean. Yeah, the big thing for me is to get in here and hoover this out and get rid of all the spiders I think are living in it. We do have a spare door in there, which is good because obviously this one's a bit shot. And the door cards are completely shot, so they'll have to come off. But they look something, to be honest. If I got some board and covered them in vinyl, I could easily replicate those. That doesn't look like too hard a job. The question is what I will do with this and why I bought it. I do like the idea of it as a promotional vehicle for the business with the patina on it. So clean all of this off, treat the rust with a clear rust encapsulator, and then get her MOT'd so I can run about in her a bit. That is the initial idea, but when we get back and clean it up and start fiddling around with it, it may well be a case of just buff it all, clean it, buff it all up, put the bits of trim back on it again and move it on. But we'll see when we get it back. I'm just deciding which part of this is going to be strong enough to pull it onto the trailer. Or is it really a bit of it, any of it that looks thick enough really to do the job? It's like Adrian's got a nifty tool that links around the lower wishbones and gives him a central point to pull from. Adrian's laughing because he's saying a certain phrase about polishing a... Oh, you can fill in the rest yourself. Right, we're good to go. Let's get back to the unit and then let's get it cleaned up. What we're going to do before we bring it into the unit is we're going to jet wash it on the trailer and then unload it, because I don't want it being in here being too dirty, and I won't be able to get in and out myself until it's running. So Adrian's kindly leaving it on the trailer while I blast it. I decided to douse it completely in 101 and rope Adrian into spraying it down after behind me. And so yeah, it's coming up. There's some colour coming up now. I'll be interested to see how it looks after we're finished. So with Aid's help, got her inside. I haven't actually done this yet, and had a look in the back for fear of the massive spiders I think are living in here. I'm just giving you all advance notice. You can move out now if you want to. Alright, that's your last chance before I stick a raid bomb in here. What have we got in here? We've got a spare door. Lots of other random paraphernalia. Looks like we've got some 2CV type books in here. Spare grill. Some dubious welding. And a pipe. But it's all pretty dry in here. I think obviously a little bit got in through the edge of the door here, but the rest of it's dry, even though we jet washed the hell out of it. So yeah, I think my next course of action will be to throw like a bug bomb in there and leave it, because I don't fancy meeting any of the current inhabitants. Yeah, the COVID rules are over now, guys. You don't get 4 months. Polo sold 3,595. The book for it was 4,1, so they got a screaming deal on it. The lad that bought it knows the lady that sold it to me, so that's a nice come full circle job. And I know the family know some of my friends well. We all know each other in this area, so it's gone to a really good home. Lovely lad, he's got a great deal on it. We've got the money back in the bank, well, when he comes to pick it up after I've done the service on it. And yeah, hopefully everyone's happy. So another one gone. So the Splasher sold, the Polo sold. I've only really got the Citroen C1 actually ready to go, and the Caddy if I let it go. So I really need to get cracking on these 4 cars here. Oh, I've got the Kia to bring back that is ready to go now. It's MOT'd, which I reckon that should sell. I'm surprised I haven't more interest in that. I think it's a cracking car for the money. And then we've got to get the stepway back and get that sorted ready for sale as well. So I need to pull my finger out and get some stock ready now and stop playing with silly old Citroens. So as I said, the idea with this unit is I want to make this more of a showroom. So in this area here, I'm going to have a little coffee table, a couple of sofas alongside my desk here, and then some chairs obviously for the customers to sit down there. I'm gathering little bits and bobs here and there, try and decorate the place. But my favourite thing so far is my friend Martin has been writing children's book, and he was showing me the pictures on the other day, and he had this wicked picture of a dog driving an old school race car, and I said I need to have a print of that. I've got to have one, and it's just come in. How cool is this? I just absolutely love the expression on a dog's face and the old race car. Just something about this you know, artwork is all about the sort of makes you feel, and there's just like real energy in this picture that I really loved when I first saw it. So I convinced him that he needed to do prints of all the pictures that he's putting in his book. So I have got the first print. I'm the lucky owner of the first print of this one, and he says he's going to go on and do others, like you know, different breeds of dogs driving different cars like Bentleys and stuff like that. But I absolutely love this. If anybody else fancies one of these, let me know, bung me a message. I'll put you in touch with Martin. But he took us again convincing. He didn't think people would necessarily want them, but I absolutely love it. He's brilliant. So yeah, I'm quite happy if he does a load more to put them all the way around the office area. Still being cautiously watching the van. The motion sensors went off in here last night, and I can only think that's probably the giant spiders coming out the back of this. So I haven't put a raid bomb in it yet, but I will get round to it. As always, thanks for watching, guys. We've got more coming soon. We've got the Dacia coming back from its MOT, and we've got to sort out that dodgy door gap and the paint on it. We've got the Fiesta to get in to sort the paint on it. I've got the paint ordered up for that today. That hot magenta, turns out it's a 4-stage paint, so that's going to be a really interesting one for me to paint. There's a base, a primer, and then a base colour, and then a metallic over the top before you put lacquer on. It's full on. So it'll be interesting how we get on that. And we've got the paint coming in for the Nissan Note as well, so there's going to be quite a bit of painting, and we'll have to see how that comes out over the next couple of days. I've ordered some of the recommended turbo cleaners that you guys have recommended in the videos to try out on the Caddy and on the Alfa Giulietta. We're going to see if they really work or not, whether they make any difference. And yeah, we've got a couple of other car flips that I haven't gone through with you yet. So we're going to get all that up and together. Obviously, at the moment, I'm a bit slow producing content because I'm setting everything up and doing all the cars myself and everything, and running back and forth to MOT stations. So thanks for bearing with. Anyway, see you again soon.